Hello, I'm Mark Heywood and I'm the Executive Director of Section 27, one of the most important organisations campaigning for social justice and dignity and equality in South Africa. President Ramaphosa will be hosting the Investment Summit, and Section 27 welcomes and supports this Investment Summit because it aims to bring billions of rand into South Africa to create jobs, to help assist economic growth. And without jobs and without economic growth, it's difficult to advance social justice. It's difficult to realize the constitutional promise. That's why we want this summit to succeed. But amongst other things, the summit aims to identify funding gaps in the South African economy. And one funding gap that it doesn't identify is the funding gap of civil society. The funding gap that faces organizations like Section 27, who have a critical role to play in good governance, in ensuring accountability, in fighting corruption, in promoting health and access to basic education. So our appeal to you is to support Section 27, to fund Section 27, to fund the partners of Section 27, to make civil society activism and the dream of our Constitution a possibility. This is not just a dream. I'm not asking you to do something that hasn't been proven. At critical moments in the last 20-something years in South Africa, civil society has played a decisive role in keeping our country on track. You only have to think back to the role of the Treatment Action Campaign in fighting for access to AIDS drugs for people living with HIV. As a result today, there are 4.5 million people who are living who might otherwise not have been alive. That was civil society. Last year, in 2017, it was civil society, including Section 27, that rose to the challenge of state capture, that litigated, that protested, that demonstrated, that publicized, that researched, that exposed, and eventually made it impossible for state capture to continue, and for President Ramaphosa to take over and to start to try to clean up our country and to rebuild its vision, and in particular the vision of equality. So what I want to finish by saying is that investment, yes, but investment without social justice, investment without hope, investment without rights, no. No to all of that. We need you to invest not just in economic infrastructure, but to invest in our country's social and rights infrastructure as well. And on that basis, I make a heartfelt plea. Please support Section 27. Please support civil society. Please support our Constitution. And please support democracy. It's good for business to support rights and equality. Thank you.